man, I'm living aspiration. Cutting off heads, I'm straight with decapitation.
What up, everybody? I'm back, and today what I want to do is I want to show you how to make liquid black soap. If you want to take a look, this is the black soap. I get it from my African spot that's down the street from me, and it's very important that we get it from black-owned businesses. So support when you can. Well, I think it's great to make it into a liquid because, like people said, when it's harsh and you're rubbing it on your face, it's so much more milder because you can also add as much water into it as you can. Obviously, you don't want to dilute it too much, but you know, I do it just right, not too much. But enough where it still lathers and it still foams up. Plus it's also more sensitive, so like you said, it's not going to be that hard pieces that are still rubbing on your face or on your skin. It's going to be into a nice liquid. Put it on the rag or whatever you use to wash your body up, and then go from there. And black soap, compared to a lot of the soaps that we have on the market, and this is the same for all the natural products that we end up using, whether that's in skincare, whether that's what we're eating, whether that's, you know, our garbage, etc. When we get it straight from the natural, right? When we're using natural products on our skin, it has the nutrients that our skin needs and our body needs to make sure that we get that nice, healthy, glowing skin. And if we all have skin problems, you know, there's so many of them. I have one too. I think, let me know if I'm messing it up, but it's tinea, versicolor. And we have all these skin problems, so it's important that when we're using all these beauty products, we're using, you know, our soaps, that it's not these chemical, lab-produced ingredients. Right? We want to make sure we're getting it from natural sources. And when you're using black soap, it comes from the shea tree leaves, it comes from cocoa pods, it goes from, you know, the plantain peels, and people add in shea butter, coconut oil, etc. So you have all these wholesome ingredients and these natural ingredients that have a lot of benefits to our skin, not only when we consume them, but also just being able to apply it directly on. So let's get straight to making this liquid black soap, all right? So as I was saying, this is the black soap right here. And the ingredients that I end up adding into it is the green tea extract and the lavender oil. And those are the additions I make because they're extremely beneficial to the body. You know, green tea as well, all the properties and antioxidants that's in it when we consume it and we drink it is also the same for when we put it on our skin. And the lavender oil as well, especially because it's an essential oil and I love the smell of lavender. So make it smell all nice, you know? So let's get started with it. This is the black soap once again. So the first thing I do is I add this black soap into a mixing bowl. If you have one, please use. And I just leave it in there until I boil up the water. So now that the water is all ready, it's nice and boiled, and turn that off. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put that right into the bowl, and you just wanna cover it fully. There we go, nice and toasty. And now we're gonna add aluminum foil on top of that. Make sure that the heat doesn't escape. Now you add aluminum on top. Alright, it's all set. So now literally what we do is you just go about your day, leave this here. When you check in on it later, it should be all boiled down, mixed in, and then from there, that's when I'll show you the next step. But then we're gonna start to mix in the green tea extract that I have here and the lavender oil. But until then, you know, I'll be back later. I bet. I'm back. Let's go check on this black soap real quick. Alright, so we're going back to it. Let's check this out. As you can see, it's all boiled down. All that black soap is now liquid. So what we do from here is I add the green tea extract. I do about, for the green tea, I do about 15 drops. So let's start adding this in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Got that, and then add the good old lavender oil. Do this real quick. You can look at that green tea for now, and the speaker in the background. Yep, so now we're gonna add in probably about 20. All right, and you know, you can use whatever oils you want to use. If you want to use essential oils, if you want to add other moisturizing oils and things of that nature, like almond oil, coconut oil, up to you. But that's what I do. I just add in, I like the black soap by itself, just like it like that, with the green tea as I showed you, and then the lavender as well. I'm about to mix that in. That's how you do it. Now you just pour it up, and that's your liquid black soap. So I'm gonna go get my container, and I'm gonna go fill it up, and then that's the end of the process. But it's very easy to do. Takes about, I mean, the process isn't that long, right? By the time you boil it down, you get the you boil up the water, pour it in with the black soap, and then put the aluminum foil in. You could just go about your normal day. You could just leave it there, come back to it like I just did. It's towards the night, so I come back to it, and then just add my oils, and then put it in a bottle, and it's 1, 2, 3. So let me go get this bottle. And look, I don't want y'all to say nothing about my bottles neither, all right? It does ketchup and mustard, okay? You know, that's all I saw at Target that day, so it is what it is. Now just pour it in. I usually get about 2 bottles worth off of 1 black soap, so it's gonna last you a long time. Like I said, this is cheap, easy to do, don't take much. Nice and filled up. And that's it. Catch you on the next one.
Pray when it's time to ride, I never crash like Susie. Lyrics make you woozy, inspired by Juicy. The way to branch out is to kill all of these loosely.